Second row inside, starting third, 53, Ken Epsman, Santa Clara, California, 84 Pontiac Firebird. Well, let's set the starting order for you for our final event of the weekend at the Rolex Monterey Motorsports Reunion, Day 4 of the 2017 event. Our final race, bottom 73 Cup. Number 62, Joel Miller on the pole from Irvine in a 1991 Mazda RX-7, alongside Bill Ockerland, Holland, Michigan, in the 1991 Chevrolet Duracell Camaro. That's car number 33. Second row inside, starting third, 53, Ken Epsman, Santa Clara, California, 84 Pontiac Firebird. Alongside him, in a 1984 Mercury Capri from St. Alberta, Alberta, Keith Freezer, car number 63T. Inside row 3, car number 8, Kenneth Davis Escondido, 85 Roush Mercury Capri, as the 1-minute warning goes out on pre-grid. Completing that third row, number 37, Tom Long, Rock Hill, South Carolina, 1989 Mazda MX-6. Row 4 inside, starting 7th, 98 Eric Edenholm, Carefree, Arizona, 1986 Toyota Celica. Alongside, car 88, Michael Malone, Seattle, Washington, 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. Phil Mayer in car number 3. Starts ninth. That's the inside of row 5. He's from Yakima, Washington, in a 1989 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, alongside number 28 Walt Brown Jr., Scottsdale, Arizona, 1987 Chevrolet Camaro. Row 6 inside, 11th starter, 15, Chris Liebenberg, Boyerstown, Pennsylvania, 91 Ford Mustang. Nick Devitis, car number 77, completes that 6th row. He's from Sammamish, Washington, in a 1988 Chevrolet Beretta. As we go to the inside of row 7, we find car 50, Dan Walters, driving from Homeland, California, 1982 Pontiac Trent. From La Habra Heights, that's Mike McNamee in car 16. As you can tell in the background, the cars are leaving start-finish to begin their face lap as we move to row 9. Inside, 17 starter, car number 9, Steve Schuler, Capitano Beach, 1991 Ford Roush Mustang. Alongside in car 5, John Good from Seattle, Washington, 1988 Chevrolet Corvette Prototype. Row 10 inside, 19 starter, 33T, Bob Hardison, Phoenix, Arizona, 1990 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, alongside David Doyle and 55 from Florida, California, 82 Pontiac Trans Am. Starting 21st, car 71, Ralph Thomas, Bernardina Beach, Florida, 85 Mazda RX-7, Joe Yao, completes the road. Car 23, he's from Hacienda Heights, in a 1991 Toyota 11 AE101. Starting 23rd, car 3, George Pratt IV, Plainfield, Illinois, 1986 Chevrolet Camaro, alongside at 125 Andy Chan, Harbor City, California, 1990 BMW M3. Car 95 starts 25th, and Philip Mantelovitz at Tarzana, 1989 Nissan 240SX. The next 3 cars did not turn laps in the morning session. 65 Ross Myers, Boyertown, Pennsylvania, 85 Ford Roush Mustang, 78 Chip Hines, Scottsdale, Arizona, 83 Pontiac Firebird, and 89A Michael Hemmick, Nevada City, 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. Pace car is off. We're ready to get started with the final race of the day. Miller and Ackerland. The Mazda RX-7, the Chevrolet Duracell Camaro in the front row, leading the field up to the green flag. Up they come. Here goes green flag waves. Boy, that number 63 Freezer Mercury Capri just blew by everybody. He went from 4th to 2nd on that opening lap. Ackerland is the race leader as they cross the start-finish line, but we'll see what it is when they get out of turn 1. Leaders down into 11. Ackerland in the distinguished yellow Duracell Camaro, leading the Mercury Capri.
I swear to God, Bill Ackerland's got to have some kind of a governor on that engine. He never goes under that bridge over 139, and it sure sounds like he's going to. That seems to be that's right where it starts. Luckily, that's about 6 miles an hour faster than anybody else can do in this class. Although I think the Mazda can touch it too. So
yeah, they gave someone a black flag. I didn't get the number. It was so loud I couldn't hear. Anyway, look at the number 63 car, Freezer. He went from 4th to 2nd on the opening lap, dropped back down to 3rd now. So it's Ackerland leading in the Chevrolet Duracell Camaro car 33. The Mazda RX-7 of Miller 62 is 2nd. Freezer in that Mercury Capri 63T is 3rd. Epsman 4th in his Pontiac Firebird 53. And Davis in the Roush Mercury Capri car number 8 is 5th. It's a real battle up at the front.
Well, it is that. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody comes up from further down the field.
I think that Epsman may have moved up a spot or two. We'll have to check that. Here comes Ackerland. Then the Mazda and Epsman back up to 3rd now as he's gotten around Freezer. Epsman 3rd. Davis now moves to 4th in that number 8 Roush Mercury Capri. Freezer drops to 5th in the 63T car. Also a Ford Mercury Capri, one of the Roush cars.
A lot of old hands here.
Keep your eye on Chris Liebenberg in car number 15, that 1991 Ford Mustang. He started in 11th. He is already 6th.
Well, as you get towards the top of the field like this, it's progressively, as you pointed out, much harder to pass.
Yeah, it gets harder to pass.
Because you're up against people who are better and better and better.
And catching someone and passing them are two entirely different propositions.
Boy, that's the truth.
Sometimes the car you're trying to overtake can get wider than you think is ever possible.
Well, the other thing, too, is you've got to figure out when you're going to pass them so they don't just say, stop, and then do you back.
Well, they're trying to figure out when you're going to pass them,
yeah,
so they can do a counter move to prevent it. There goes the flying Ackerland at 139 miles per hour in that Duracell Camaro. That thing is just unreal.
He and Miller are really even on that top speed stuff. So it may come down to tires and brakes. You never really know as time goes on.
Yeah, they're lapping in the 131s. Epsman, who is third, is at a 132.9, almost a full second a lap slower than they were that time.
Liebenberg, who's now fifth, is 131.2.
Yeah, he's coming. Remember, he started back in, what did I say, 12th?
Yeah.
Or no, further back than that. 11th.
Yep.
Yeah, the next car for Liebenberg to attempt to overtake would be Davis in that number 8 Roush Mercury Capri. Other following there, because we're doing a feature story out of oh, yeah.
Here come our leaders. Miller goes under the bridge at 140. Ockelen at 138. So maybe the Mazda's got a little more top speed.
Great battle between Ockelen in that 33 Chevrolet Duracell Camaro and Miller in the Mazda RX-7 car 62. Ockelen can't get away. Miller can't quite get close enough to try and make an overtaking maneuver. In the meantime, Epsman running a little bit by himself. He's followed by Davis in the Roush Mercury Capri. Oh, we're going double yellow pace car situation. We're just past the halfway mark, too. Safety car situation for an incident on track. Don't know what it is. As we get more information, we will share that with you. But we're going double standing, yellow, no passing. Everyone has to line up behind the pace car. And the first man to line up behind the pace car is going to be Bill Ockelen in the number 33 Camaro.
We think that's 77 that spun and is being collected. We'll double check and let you know. That was Nick DeVitas.
Yeah, Nick DeVitas, 77, was the one that created the issue. They've got him restarted, and he's driving off on his own. My guess is they'll pull a safety car in and go back to green. We'll see if that turns out to be the case. And we'll have a restart, and it's kind of like re-rack, start the game all over again.
Yep.
We're going to go green. We get the confirmation on the comm line. And restarts are where it gets interesting. That's when things happen.
Well, everybody had a chance to catch their breath and figure out what they're going to do next. And Chris Liebenberg is particularly going to be thinking that because, as you pointed out, he started 11th.
Well, if you're the leader, you're going to have to try and figure out what the guy behind you is going to do next. All you can do next is stick your foot to the floor as soon as you can and get going. Of course, that's Bill Aukerland in that orange Chevrolet Duracell Rocket, car number 33. Miller in the Mazda RX-7, certainly not a slouch, has stayed with him this entire event. Coming down to 11, safety car pit stop, getting ready to go green. The field is coming around turn 11, up the start, finish straightaway. Oh, and Aukerland gets his foot in it early. He is gone. Aukerland timed that just right, Paul. He got enough of a lead, and when he got down into 11, as soon as he made that turn, he got his foot on the floor, and away he went.
Yep, indeed. And I think it helped him down here, too. It occurred to me, he's got engine brake. The rotary, my memory is that you don't have much.
No, there's not that much compression if you back off. Clock keeps ticking. They might have 2 laps. They might have 1. We'll have to keep our eye on the starter when they come back around to start-finish. It's Aukerland who we'll be looking at because he is the leader as they come off the hill and head down out of the corkscrew. Here come your leaders out of turn 11. Aukerland, Miller, Epsman, Davis, Liebenberg.
Looks like they decided to give him 2. Looks like
(7-1) with a little off-course excursion down in turn 11. That's Thomas in the Mazda RX-7. You can see the dust still up in the air at that corner. They're going to get the 1 lap sign, I'd be willing to bet you, as they come by this time. Watching for Aukerland to appear from underneath the Wayne Rainey Bridge and pop up down into turn 9, top of the hill. Here he comes on his way into 10. Still got a pretty good lead over Miller. He got that on the restart and has been able to maintain it. Well, Miller closing it up a little bit as they come down into turn 11. Both of them using all of the pavement. Here's Liebenberg is closed on Davis, so you've got a good battle shaping up for 4th as well as they come across the line. And they do get the 1 lap sign. This is the leader's final lap. Your race leader down in turn 10, heading into 11. Miller doing all he can to keep him honest. He closed up considerably on him as they come out of the final corner. It's a drag race, but that Chevrolet V8 in the Camaro leads Auckland to the checkered flag first. Epsman hangs on for third, followed by Davis, and Liebenberg is your fifth place finisher in car 15. Davis in the Roush Mercury Capri, Epsman in the Pontiac Firebird. So that's your final finishing order. Auckland in 33, the race winner. Chevrolet Duracell Camaro. Miller in the Mazda RX-7, 62 second. Epsman, 53, Pontiac Firebird, third. Davis in the Roush Mercury Capri, fourth, car 8. Liebenberg in his Ford Mustang, car 15, fifth. Freezer 63T, Mercury Capri, 6th. Malone 88, Chevrolet Corvette, 7th. Bill Mayer 03, the Oldsmobile Cutlass, 8th. Long in 37, the Mazda MX-6, 9th. And Zach Brown Jr., 28th, the Chevrolet Camaro is 10th. Unofficially, that's the order as we have it.